This is Roger with Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2005 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. That's a 3/4 ton crew cab short bed. It's a 6.6 liter turbo diesel. It's two-wheel drive. It is an LS, which means cloth. Has 161,900 miles on it. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in San Antonio. And it's on a salvage title due to theft. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video if you're curious how you end up with a salvage title on a vehicle that's not been wrecked or flooded or burnt or anything. It's lawyers, it's liability issues for the insurance company. Once they recover it and sell it, they don't want to see it ever again because they already got killed on it, paying out on it, and being sued because somebody runs a stop sign and blames the insurance company isn't their idea of a good time. So basically the salvage title is their way of getting divorced. And whatever the truck does after that doesn't affect them. So anyway, when we get them here to Tucson, we do about a 2-hour inspection, wheels off, in the air, driving, measurements, etc. What's wrong we tell you, what's right we leave up to you. The videos will speak for them for what's right. What's wrong, we will tell you that about what we know and what we fixed. This is what one of those inspections looks like. And I do my little cheat sheets over here. It got 2 new batteries. It got rear shocks. It got a high pressure power steering line. It got a fuel filter and a water sensor. The driver door handle, obviously from the initial break-in, was replaced. The driver air conditioning blend door actuator, so it wasn't opening up correctly, we replaced that so the air would work. And let's see, what, it got a new antenna. They stole the rear seat, so we had to buy a used rear seat. So we got a new used rear seat, I'm sorry, not new, used. Also, so you know, it doesn't have a catalytic converter or a muffler, which is common for most diesel trucks. Most people put them on like right before they go to emissions and then take them off about 10 minutes later. That's no different here. This also has this heavy-duty, ginormous steel front bumper, which means that if you wreck it in the front end, the airbags may or may not work. So if you want them to work, you got to take that off. Chips and nicks. It's a black truck, so it's got multiple chips and nicks all over. My brother took this thing out, took somewhere between 50 and 70 HD pictures. There'll be a magnifying glass in it that will allow you to zoom in on it. Please use that liberally so that there's no misunderstanding as to the cosmetics. The video will tell you what's going on mechanically. That being said, it's a 160,000 mile truck. It's way past warranty. I'll give you that speech in the end. But basically, we're telling you everything that we could possibly tell you on this truck. There's a little scrape right here. On this truck, multiple nicks and dings on the tailgate. Because basically 500 people will see this truck. It needs struts on this tonneau cover. About 500 people a day will see this truck online. So there's no need for us to tell stories about this truck. Somebody will take it with its warts and we'll be very happy with it. We're not a brick and mortar. We don't have to shove the one person in a month who actually sees this truck in person. We don't have to shove them into it, okay? This process allows for the right person to find the right truck, okay? So basically what I'm saying is, the people who built this truck stopped the warranty at a certain time, and that warranty was gone a long time ago. If they could have given it a 10-year, you know, 200,000 or 300,000 mile warranty, they would have. They didn't, okay? Because they know that they don't know what's going to happen to it after a certain number of miles or years. So, there's no chance we know more than they know. They built it. Bottom line is, if you're not ready to deal with issues someday, sooner or later, next week or 2 years from now, don't buy this truck. New batteries, both are new batteries. risk-free deal, then you need to go buy a new one, and they're a lot of money. A new diesel Chevy, even if it's two-wheel drive, even if it's clock, it's going to be way into the 40s. So assume you're saving a ton of money here, and that you may have to spend some of it sooner or later, an injector or an air conditioning compressor or a window motor or something. It's used, okay? If you don't like those type of things, that type of reality, you should not be buying used items. Manual seat on this side. Boy, that seat looks great. Let's see. Inside there. There. Oh, there's a little rattle in the drive. I think the passenger rear door. We'll look into that, but 160,000 mile Chevy truck is going to have rattles because it's a truck. But we will see if we can listen to it here on this drive, and maybe we can do something about it, maybe we can't. But this is going to be very affordable for somebody who needs to tow something and doesn't really care about cosmetics, and hopefully knows a little bit about Chevy trucks and Duramax. Forward, back, seat up, seat down, that all works fine. We'll hold there. Mirrors, mirrors, mirrors. Out, in, down, up. Other side, out, in, up, down. Tilt wheel, that works fine. And I'm in the car. Or the truck. Or whatever I'm in. Seat adjusted here. Alright, let's see. What do we need to do? We need to get a seatbelt on. Figure out how to work this thing. It's gotta be smarter than the seatbelt. I think I've got it out pointed by like 3 IQ points. Alright, let's see. 161,921 miles. Let's see if the steering wheel controls work. Let's change the station with the steering controls. There you go. Alright, so stereo works fine. Old school cassette player, CD player. Air's blowing ice cold. It's still very warm. It's almost Halloween. There's your tow on and off. On, off. There you go. Got cruise control over here. And let's go for a ride. Alright, if you want to drive this home, you can't drive anything on a salvage title. You can't get plates or insurance. So we have to take it to the police down here. It's about a 4 or 5 hour process. Starting about 6 in the morning, ending hopefully around 10 in the morning, but sometimes all day, depending on whether or not they're on some sort of a emergency. Usually it's 6 a.m. to 10, but we charge $200 to do that for you. It's mandatory if you want to drive it home. $50 goes to the state for the test, for the inspection actually, and then $150 goes to us to cover our guy being there anywhere from 4 hours to however many hours it is. I'm not really sure what they were talking about. Rattle, listen, I'm going to try to be quiet here. Wow. Well, my guys are getting a little picky like me. I don't hear much. And those are huge potholes we're going through there. Alright. So, it's $200 to restore the title. That way you get plates and insurance. This thing looks great. It'd be better if I didn't run over this car in front of me, though. And then it's $250 dock fee, and it's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is, for instance, this is an example, if your state tax rate is 3%, and you come to Tucson, you're going to pay 5% taxes. That's your 3 plus R2, and you're going to pay $250 dock fee, and you're going to pay $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price. And if you want to add $200 to have us restore the title before it ships out, which I strongly advise, do that. You're welcome to restore it in your state, but just make sure you can do it with the truck itself, a bill of sale, and the Arizona salvage title, because that is all we will be able to provide you with. In Texas, it's pretty easy. Some other states, they want receipts for repairs, and we're not doing that. So that's what you get. That's why it's just easier to have us do it, but it's a hassle that we'd rather not do. So if you want to take the chances and you know the rules, then fire away. If you pay by wire and ship, we will fill in the title with your name, how you want it, notarize it, scan it into your online file. We'll scan in the envelope that we sent it in. This thing's quick too. Real quick. Real quick. This is a nice truck. Obviously it's got some sort of a tune in it. Anyhow, you'll have that in your file. You'll also, we even have scans of the insurance company title that came to us. You'll have that in your file. There'll be 100 and, well, not 100. There'll be about between 50 and 80 HD pictures of this truck. Usually on this type of truck, it's probably about 70. With that magnifying glass, it'll allow you to click in and stuff. Please use that. It's really cool. What else? Oh, the warranty speech I gave earlier. You know, just you know, be aware of what you're buying. Be aware that this isn't new. Be aware that we're not your parts store. If an injector goes out a week after you get it or the day you get it, go get it fixed. Okay? You're seeing a video right now of exactly how it is. We're not hiding anything. If you have any kind of, you know, weird feeling in your stomach, go with it. Don't buy the truck. Okay? There's plenty of people in line for this truck, and we want the right person to have it. Okay? I have to give that speech because sometimes people just do not pay attention and bid with their heart or make offers with their heart and not with their brain, and I don't like that. I want people to think. Okay? And I want people to be informed. That's good for both of us. All right? Thank you very much for your time.